Hello, this is my first video. I'm going to do one hopefully every week or two after the surgery. My surgery is 6 weeks from Monday. Today's January 8th. As of today, it's 44 days away. It'll be February 21st. Unsure of the time yet. I need a visit with my PCP after January 22nd to do some blood work and stuff. I have a surgery prep class on January 26th. I'm supposed to start a liver shrinking diet on January 31st, but I might start it a week earlier just to be safe. And then I have some follow-up appointments after the surgery already scheduled. February 28th will be by video. March 7th, April 3rd, May 16th, and June 13th. Wait, sorry, not June 13th, just March 7th, April 3rd, and May 16th will all be by phone. June 13th will be in person. August 8th will be by phone. Those are all either with a nurse or a nutritionist. And then on August 10th will be my first follow-up with the surgeon. That's the 6-month mark, sort of. And then I will meet with the surgeon again after 1 year. So that's how those are. I have not scheduled an appointment with the 1 year because he may be busy on specific days, so you know how that goes. Plus, I don't think their schedules go that far out. So that's where I am with that. I'm a Colorado Kaiser patient. So I was referred to the downtown Denver surgical specialist. And my doctor is Dr. John Rehab. I believe he's the only one that handles the Kaiser bariatric surgeries. I could be wrong. I will be doing the gastric bypass, which is also known as the Roux-en-Y. They call it that because when you take the stomach, you cut off the top portion and you route it around the actual stomach and reconnect it at the bottom on the small intestine. So your stomach still does its thing and puts the digestive crap down, but your food meets that digestive stuff later. So you have to eat totally different, smaller bites. You have to chew them way more often because they've got to fit down that tube and be digested later than they normally would. The plus is with routing it around, I won't have to deal with all the stomach problems. So my GERD and my acid reflux should be gone. And no more crud coming up my esophagus because my stomach will no longer be attached to my esophagus. So that's a plus. So I shouldn't have those problems anymore. So I'm excited about that. Today we're going to do measurements to see how big certain locations are. At my highest weight, I was 415. I'm at 339 right now. So as you can tell, there's going to be loose skin everywhere. And some of it is atrociously loose. And I don't like it. But hey, I used to be rock solid. So when you lose weight, the solid places become empty and they just do what they do. And I'm happy to say that eventually everything will be empty. And hopefully I won't still have loose skin everywhere. But hey, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, when I started all this in April 2021, I weighed 370. And as of December 20th, 2021, I was at 339. And no, I was not required to lose weight. It just happened because I started drinking at least one protein shake a day instead of a meal. Some days lately, I've been doing 2, just because I've got to wean myself off of cereal because I won't be able to have it after. Because with such a tiny stomach, you can't put food and liquid in there at the same time because you'll have the dumping syndrome. And I really don't want that. So let's see what we got. We'll pull it out a little ways. That might not be enough. One way to find out. That might be enough. Doing this by yourself is going to be fun. $15 inches. Well, hang on, I'm pulling it kind of tight. I don't want it tight. Okay. 16 inches. I was pulling it too tight. See if the other one's the same size. I'm going to say most likely not, because for some reason all the loose went to this side of my body. I think it's because I sleep on this side of my body nonstop. Yeah, that's going to be bigger. Holy cow. 21. What a difference. That's 5 inches. Wow. Does it look like they're that different? Not really. Let me try this one again. Maybe I did it wrong. Yeah, I must have done it wrong. That one's 21. I must have done it down further where it's smaller instead of way up here. Okay. I already know how wide this part should be. I know what size my last bra was, so I kind of know what part this should be. The only bad thing about doing this by yourself is you have no way of knowing if it twisted. Not that it really matters, I don't think. Yeah, it twisted for sure, because I don't have inches up anymore. There we go. Wow. $56 inches? That's a lot. That's just, well, that's not the underneath. That was across the actual boobs. Let's see what underneath them is. Come on, out of the way. They move the robes. $54. There's a 2-inch difference. It doesn't make any sense because I'm a lot bigger than a B or a C. All right. Let's do this part under 57. Now, to do the nasty part of my stomach, which you can't tell because it's in pants. So I'm going to have to uncover the nasty part. Sorry. Most people probably don't want to see it, but it's the only way I can measure it without it being squished in clothing. Yeah, that's clothing. Oops. This ain't big enough. I thought for sure it would be. Wow, this stomach is freaking huge, ain't it? Let's see. Right here is 60. Remember, let me start at the belly button so I don't have to figure this out twice. Try again. This time it's definitely not twisted. I did it different. Around the actual belly, you moron. Okay. Keeps going up to my waist instead of staying down. Okay. Right here is 60. $70. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Put the nasty thing away. So I hate looking at it. All right. Up you go. Okay. About 37.5. I really hate that they keep sliding. Just don't want to make this easy on me, do they? All right, no twisty either. It's not a twist anyway. Come on. Cooperate. Mm, 19. Good God. Oh, that's uncomfortable to do. The stomach's smaller on this side, obviously, because of the way I lay at night. So this will be easier to get to. I don't remember the other one being that high of a number, but you never know. $35. I don't remember it being that high in a number though. And 18. I'm not going to do the calves because I'm on Lasix to get rid of the water, and it could be different there. So those are the measurements. Now I did not write them down. I'll have to watch the video over to get them. It's just a measuring tape, weirdo. Very curious. This is Bailey, by the way. And right down there is Church. He's watching me too. I guess they're both curious about what I'm doing. I bought, well, Jeff bought it with his money, but at the time he owed, or no, he bought it with his money because I didn't have any money at the time. But when I got my stimulus, I paid him back, which was a year ago. I think the last one came in April. And at the time, I didn't know what I was going to use it for. And I wanted it to be something really special. I'll put a link to it in the comments. Oh, sorry, itchy. It's from Barnes & Noble. It's kind of a leathery suede, and you can feel the bumps, obviously. Really cool. It's kind of a floral thing, but it's a really gorgeous purple. I like darker purples. It comes with this. What this is, I've currently got it tucked in, but I don't need it tucked in, is, see the little knot? You line it up, and you go around, and then you tuck it under, and it holds the book closed. Now when I tuck it under, I take the time to make sure it's still tight enough for nothing to happen. And I pull it a little bit tighter. So it's got that to hold it closed. And it comes with a page saver. Not sure how many pages it has because it doesn't believe in telling. But there's a lot of pages. And they're really nice stick page. I use the Scribble Stuff markers to write in it, specifically the dark purple one, for obvious reasons. And it's just a journal. You know, this book belongs to, and I wrote my name. And then it's just regular lines. There's no place to put a date, so I just put the date in the top right. And I've been writing on it. And I bought it after I started the program, I think. No, we did get it before because I had to pay him. But basically, I didn't know what to do with it until August. So I started my program in April. But I didn't start writing in this until August because there's the date on the first page, 8/1/2021. And it just says, this will be a journey, a record of my journey down the road to having the gastric bypass, knee surgery, and anything else needed. Due to their busy schedule, this can take months. So I'm renaming this. Basically, it was something Sarah started called 6 Months for Life, but I renamed it 18 Months for Life because I knew it would take a while. Because I basically started in July. I'm having the surgery in February. There's no way I'm going to have, obviously if I started in July, there's no way I was going to be done in 6 months. So July will be a full year. Another 6 months will be a year from now. Well, April would be October 6 months. So April will only be 2 months after surgery. There's no way I'm going to have a big dent. So I'll need at least another 6 months. Hopefully by then, I'll have the knee surgery also. And then it just basically has info in it. And then I put the date. Like this one is an email to Todd asking for the referral on April 17th. April 20th, Todd sends me the info for the referral. June 16th is when I talked to the weight management. He set up some appointments, so on and so forth. And I just kept little notes. Some of them obviously are going to be longer than others. And I keep the date on the right side. I'm not doing a new page with each one. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pages in here, but just to write that much and leave a page blank, or write this much and leave the rest blank is retarded. So I did that. And then on November 20th, I felt the need to write a journal entry. And that's here. Basically says, feeling weird, both excited and scared. Excited because I can't wait to be smaller, but scared and confused because I don't know what to expect. Will it be the same as when I was that small in the past, or will this just be me now, but with less weight? I'm hoping, especially after they replaced my knees, that I'll be like I was. I know this won't erase all the damage from the car accidents, but I should be able to function and move better than I do now. I'm also very worried about loose skin. It's already bad enough to mess with my quality of life because my legs are always going numb and I'm having more problems with my right leg. That's basically all I put. And then I've got to add some more stuff like my recent appointments and stuff. And I want to put all that info I told you about the upcoming appointments in here also. just so I have it all in here. And I think I'm going to add another journal entry because I posted my concern about all that, and I spoke with the surgeon, and I spoke with a friend who's had the surgery also. And basically, I will feel like I did in the past at that weight, but it's still going to be me now, if that makes sense. So when I get down to 245, I'll feel like I did back in my 20s, health-wise, but I'm still going to have the sciatica and the bad knees and the plantar fasciitis and all that other junk that's going on until the knees are replaced. But even after replacing the knees, I'm still going to have the sciatica. I'm still going to have the back problems. So that's kind of what's got me worried. Yeah, I'm going to still have those problems, but are they going to be easier to manage once the weight's gone? That's what I want to know, and nobody can tell me because nobody's been through what I've been through. So that's what my worries were at the time I wrote that journal entry. So we'll go from there. Somebody might have to remind me to do these videos because I may forget to do them. After the surgery, I want to do them probably weekly when I weigh myself. And I definitely want to do them after each of those appointments I mentioned that are for follow-ups, just to kind of give you an idea what's going on. And the reason I have to get a scale is because they're going to want to know what my weight was at each of those visits. So we have that to look forward to. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And thanks for watching. Bye.